Bonjour everyone, it is time to plant a new intention with a new supermoon at 7 degrees 46 of Taurus happening on the 28th of April at 5:30 a.m. Queensland time. Taurus is an earth sign, so to be practical, realistic, and with Mercury starting a new cycle in Aries, you can ground your understanding of what you want to do now. And this Taurus new moon is about what you value and what you need at this time of your journey. So use the energy of the bull to be self-reliant, do things your own way, be determined, stubborn, patient, to focus on what you want to create. At the same time, there is a calling to be calm, and as we are multi-sensorial beings, so search for what brings you calm in your environment. What brings you pleasure? Venus is the ruler of this Taurus new moon, and she is in a very rare and powerful position as she's in conjunction with Saturn and the North Node in the sign of Pisces. And this brings your attention to a turning point, a big one, an ending, a transition, to jump into the unknown, like the Fool. We are closing out a chapter now, so this Taurus new moon is for you to find peace with what you are moving away from, a job, a relationship, a diet, a belief system. So make peace with the ending and its consequences. Venus has deeply changed during her recent retrograde phase that started on the 1st of March, and she will clear her retrograde on July, the 16th of May. So we are still in the process of change. On the 30th of April, Venus enters Aries and joins Neptune, Mercury, and Chiron. So the fire energy is coming forth to get things moving. And there is a momentum building at this time that is going to pick up through the month of May. Planet Mars is ruling Aries and is going ahead and easing his opposition to Pluto now. However, Pluto during this new moon is standing still, stationary, and is going to retrograde on the 5th of May, up to the 14th of October. Pluto is asking you to go on a deep dive into more of what you want for the future. So this new moon is for you to stand still, to go inward, to gain clarity on what you want right now. What's bringing you peace? What settles your soul? What gives you a deeper grounding? And at this Taurus new moon, there is an intense aspect pattern created by the dance of the planets, and this is called a grand square, created by a set of two oppositions, the opposition of Mars-Pluto and the opposition of Lilith and the new moon, Sun and Moon. So this is involving the fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpion, Aquarius. So if you are one of them, you will be strongly impacted by this Taurus new moon. So the energy of this fixed grand square brings a resistance to change. With Mars in Leo, you have a strong desire to take action, and you could be very assertive, but even aggressive. With Pluto, you want a powerful transformation and be in control. So their opposition, Mars-Pluto, is about power struggles, and you might be compulsive in your actions and have a drive to dominate or destroy obstacles, and even be subject to burnouts. The other opposition involves the grand square, Lilith opposite to the new moon. Lilith is about shadow, rejection, or suppression, the wild part of yourself. The new moon, sun moon, is about a focus on your core identity and emotions. So at this new moon time, there's a conflict between yourself, your emotional self, and the rejected aspect of yourself, your shame, your suppressed desires. So at this new moon time, you might feel immovable, resistant to compromise, and with difficulty to let go. But on the light side, this Taurus new moon, she brings a potential for deep transformation, but only if you are willing to face your shadows and challenge your need for control. So calm down, keep it together, find how to ground yourself, practice groundology or earthing. Is to be in direct contact with Mother Earth. Walk barefoot, lie on the grass, sit at the bottom of your dear friend, the tree, that will allow the free electrons from the earth to enter your body, potentially offering us good health benefit. This is a good practice to release the emotional intensity of this new moon. With Venus, Saturn and the North Node in conjunction in the sign of Pisces, and they are also in supportive conversation with Uranus in Taurus, the endings you are experiencing are destined. And they allow you to set yourself free for the next chapter of your life. So it's a time of release, being open to changes, taking risks. So can be you the fool? I say yes, you are ready to jump into the unknown now. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your comments, your likes, your subscribes, and you are most welcome to contact me if you would like a reading, an astrology reading with me, in English or in French. Blessed be all of you with love, lots of love.